So we're back in the garage with Dom, and Dom today is making a surfboard for my wife. And if you guys don't know Dom, he is the owner at Searat Skateboards and at Searat Surfboards now. Right now he's blending some shapes, and he's actually giving this one a diamond tail. There's Wiggles over there. So now we're just kind of chilling in the garage, watching Dom just work the magic. So after the board gets outlined, he's starting to cut it out right now, as you can see. Wiggles is chilling, making sure things are getting done. You know, someone's got it. Oh, what's up, Wiggles? Alright, so now after he cut it out, he's just kind of like filing down the sides, getting it nice and smooth. It's crazy how like the surfboard blank just starts out like a huge block and like what it turns into. And like it's still so thick, like it's so crazy how it transforms so much. So there's Dom, he's, you know, hitting the edges a little bit more. And you can kind of see the different shape outlines that were traced on this. Ooh, look at this nice slow-mo shot we got right here. Yeah, a lot of foam all over the place. Now he's using this machine, he's kind of taking layers off of it. You can kind of see in this angle, there's like a bunch of different layers. He's just cutting through it pretty much right now, getting this thing a little bit slimmer. I always like this thing too, just to like get that middle piece of wood just all smooth and fresh. Like this looks so satisfying. It's like a pencil sharpener, you know? All the pencil shavings, you remember that? You know what I'm talking about? More sanding, getting this thing smooth. And more sanding. But you can now kind of see the lines kind of go away. It's going to starting to get a little bit smoother on one side. Checking the rails and the sides. And now he's actually cutting into the sides. So now it's going to start getting rounded out on the edges. And of course, some more sanding. And like you can already start seeing the shape right now. This is so crazy how like the one side right now that's getting cut, like look at that. It's like he's cutting like cheese or some meats or something. But like comparing it to the other side, just crazy to see. And now he's working on the other side. You can kind of see the tail being formed, the edges. I mean, it looks like a big like boogie board or something right now. And back to sanding the edges, of course. But you can kind of see now how it's starting to get more rounded out each time he does that. Like I said, it's just kind of crazy to see this thing like transform from that big foam like square that it essentially was, you know? Hitting the nose right there a little bit, that's right. And then there he goes again, kind of just taking out some more layers, smoothing it back out. Oh, it's starting to look good. Look at that thing. That thing is transformed so much. Beaut. But we're not done yet. Look at that little nasal being, you know, all dialed in right now. Nick is doing the under the arm test right now. Wiggles looks like she approves. She looks really stoked. I'm talking about Wiggles and my wife Mick. They're both hyped. Now the board's gonna get back into the room. It's gonna get, there you go, dust this bad boy off again. Just little finishing touches now, you know. Getting that tail real crispy. Look at that thing. That's a nice tail. And then of course, the signature. This is like the best part because he always does this on his surfboards and his skateboards, you know. He'll always like kind of write the little specs and like handmade by him, you know. Super cool. Nice little hit. So this board ended up being a 7-foot egg. And it's his 22nd board that he made, which is super rad. But yeah, if you're looking for that new surfboard this summer, definitely hit him up if you can. Dom's just kind of doing that final little test right now. Look at this thing. This thing is so sweet. It came out so clean. Wow. He like did that so fast. It only took him like a few hours too. And he's handing it over to Mick. Mick's checking out the final board. Look at that thing. So chill. So now after this, it's gonna go head to the glass shop, and after the glass shop, it'll be ready to ride. We're gonna have to throw some fins on it, and Mick will be ready to go. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Searat Surfboards.
Sick.
And hey, maybe you'll be able to ride one soon too.